So Drake demands to see Kendrick Lamar's record deal with UMG. Let's get into it.
Trap music history expert A.R. Shaw.
A.R. Shaw. A.R. Shaw. A.R. Shaw. It's A.R. Shaw.
A.R. Shaw, author of Trap History, Atlantic Culture, and the Global Impact of Trap Music.
Welcome back to the channel. This is A.R. Shaw, A.R. Shaw TV. I am the author of the book Trap History, Atlantic Culture, and the Global Impact of Trap Music. Definitely check that out. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's definitely have a dialogue on some of the topics that we discussed today. I'm going to get right into it. So the Drake and Kendrick Lamar saga continues. Of course, this is one day, a few days after I initially reported that UMG basically went after Drake for this lawsuit and in their motions to dismiss Drake's lawsuit, basically calling Drake a sore loser, saying that he initiated this rap battle with Kendrick and he's really just filing this lawsuit because he's upset that he lost. Now go back and check that video out. Leave a comment. I get right into it. Today we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about some of the things that Drake wants in discovery. So of course, before there's any trial could take place, there's discovery on both sides, and with discovery, both sides can pretty much ask for evidence that they can use in the case. And so this is crazy in terms of what UMG has released that Drake is asking for in discovery. Drake basically wants to see Kendrick Lamar's record contract. That's right. He wants to have access to Kendrick Lamar's record contract with Universal Music Group. And Universal Music Group pretty much laid it out. I'm going to read you what they say that Drake is requesting in terms of Kendrick Lamar's record deal and record contract. UMG responded. They say Drake's request seeks production of confidential, proprietary, and highly commercially sensitive documents, including all contracts between UMG and Kendrick Lamar. Proceeding with discovery while the motion is pending would waste the party's resources and would constitute an undue burden on the defendant. So this is, when this whole thing started in terms of this Drake and Kendrick Lamar actually meeting head up in a rap battle, we never thought that it could take it this far. At least I never thought that it would get to the point where Drake is actually asking a judge to have access to to the details of Kendrick Lamar's record deal with Universal Music Group. Now, after Universal Music Group basically called Drake out for requesting these confidential contracts, Drake's lawyers fired back, and this is what Drake's lawyers said in response. Drake's lawyer says the motion is a ploy to delay producing documents and communications that UMG hopes to keep hidden and buried. If UMG has nothing to hide, it should not have an issue with discovery. So this is really weird in terms of hip hop, but we've never seen this in hip hop where another artist is asking a record label to see this artist's record contract. He wants to see the details of this contract. Now, my theory is that Drake wants to find something that's probably not there. I think he wants to have access to Kendrick Lamar's record deal and record contract to basically see if UMG gave Kendrick Lamar any incentives to go after Drake in a rap battle, or he wants to see if there's any incentives that UMG worked out with Kendrick Lamar to inflate certain songs. Now, this would only make sense if this rap battle was one-sided. Now, if Kendrick was the aggressor and the person who went after Drake, and Drake was, the person who didn't want to engage in a rap battle, this probably will make sense. But Drake was the first person to actually be the aggressor in the rap battle that took place in 2024. Now, we have to be honest, Kendrick Lamar did put out the bait with his verse on Like That, which is a song by Future and Metro Boomin. But within that song, Like That, Kendrick never mentioned Drake by name. he basically kind of did he did a hint. He said all your dogs getting buried. So we kind of knew from then that he was talking about Drake, but he never mentioned Drake's name in the song like that. Drake responded with 2 diss tracks aimed directly at Kendrick Lamar. Push Ups, the Drop and Give Me 50, and the Taylor Made's Freestyle, which was, his use of AI, using Tupac's voice, using Snoop's voice. In Taylor Made's Freestyle, Drake is basically antagonizing Kendrick Lamar to engage in this rap battle. And we see it play out online. We see on social media that Drake is basically saying that Kendrick Lamar is scared to drop. You see that individuals who are in Drake's camp basically put out memes saying that their little boy is scared to drop, referring to Kendrick Lamar. And for several days, I think it was like 14 days, maybe 17 days, that Kendrick Lamar didn't say anything. Like, Kendrick Lamar was basically quiet, and he was plotting, he was planning, he was really coming up with ways to annihilate Drake lyrically with this rap battle. While Drake was out here, I don't know I don't know what Drake thought he was doing. I think he took an early victory lap, after he dropped Taylor Made's Freestyle, and you had a lot of commentators, a lot of podcasters who basically said that Drake won and that Kendrick was finished. And there's several videos where you can go back and see all of these people who had bad forecasting about what was going to happen with this rap beef. Now, moving forward, and we're seeing where we at today, where Drake is basically, taking this rap battle to court. Is anti-hip-hop, is definitely something that's never happened in the history of hip-hop rap battles. No one has ever taken another artist to court based off of a rap battle, and no artist has asked a judge to see another artist's record deal or record contract when they haven't had any business dealings within each other. Like, Kendrick has never had a business dealing with Drake, vice versa. So there's really no need for Drake to have access to his record deal or his record contract with UMG. But it just shows you that Drake is continuously spiraling and trying to figure out a way to get some type of win. He lost tremendously with this rap battle. Of course, Kendrick Lamar throughout the entire year. Kendrick Lamar said it. He said headshots for the year, you're gonna walk around like Daft Punk. And after Not Like Us dropped, he did the Pop Out in LA, which I was there, which was a crazy concert. After the Pop Out, they announced the Super Bowl, and then Kendrick drops the GNX, and then Grammy week comes around. They basically play Not Like Us, and the entire Grammy audience is screaming A minor as Kendrick Lamar accepts his awards, his Grammy awards. And then the following week after that, Kendrick does the Super Bowl, the biggest rated Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls. And actually, I think it's the second largest viewed television programming outside of the moon landing in the 1960s. And so Drake, he's, this is something, like I said, we've never seen this. And in the days to come, I think my guess is that the judge will drop this lawsuit. I don't think Drake really has anything to stand on. I think Drake is reaching at this point, and it just shows you that I think this is like his last resort to try to get back at Kendrick. Now, he hasn't sued Kendrick personally yet. He's only sued UMG, and it's possible that if this UMG lawsuit is dropped, that Drake may actually try to sue Kendrick Lamar personally, and that's when things can really get deep. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna definitely stay focused and give you guys the latest on this Drake Kendrick saga. It's definitely been a soap opera that we never expected when this rap battle started. Again, I am A.R. Shaw, the author of the book Trap History, Atlanta Culture, and the Global Impact of Trap Music. Definitely check out that book. like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's definitely have a dialogue.